Welcome everyone, I'm Ray, and today we are going to take another look at more Stigma. And, of course, we're going to take a look at Murata Himeko, because I am done with chapter 9. So, yeah, I'm curious about that. So, without any further ado, but of course, if you haven't already, leave a like and subscribe, it would really make my day, and you won't miss anything anymore. So without any further ado, let's get going. Alright, we will start with Murata Himeko, top 1, and already, wow. Oh, this is Himeko when she was younger, when she was still fighting in her assault squad, right? Like the assault squad that she mentioned. Oh my god. And the person in the back, they don't seem like an NPC, but that is just all of their character designs. All the Valkyries they designed for the manga and all of that, they don't seem like just random characters. They look awesome. And she is no exception. And I mean, she is really cool. I really like her. We all know Himeko looks awesome, and I know that is a battle suit. And I love that battle suit a lot. Just because of the ponytail, because I just think it's so cute. It just fits her so well, and honestly what makes every character look younger is a pony. Like bangs, right? That's what it's called, bangs. I think I said pony for the last time, and that's just because that's what you say in German, pony to bangs. Anyway, I like this Stigma and character. I like everything about it. I like the way that they are in a fight. I like that the way we see that she was in a fight, that she is fighting. And I love Himeko so much. This for me is 5 out of 5. No questions asked, this is 5 out of 5. Ooh. Oh, that's our Himeko, right? That's our teacher Himeko. Oh, I love that we see different stages of her life, but that also makes me kind of scared and sad for the last one. Anyway, this one looks just pretty, but at the same time, it kind of already, for me at least, oh god, guys, if I will cry, it will be because of her. But I will just act as if it's because, I don't know, maybe my ear is weird in this room. I don't it's definitely not because I'm feeling already. This looks so awesome, and I just hate the honkai in the back because it's just like on the underlying honkai, you know? We already see it. Like, it will happen. It will come and it will get her, and oh. Okay, I hate it, but I love this battlesuit as well. I love this battlesuit, and I love this Himeko, and I just love her in general. So I can't not give her 5 out of 5. Okay, this will be a 5 out of 5 Stigma. Let's look at the bottom one though, I'm scared. Okay. I can see how that would be a spoiler, okay? That would totally be a spoiler. Like, totally. Thank you for all of you who said that I should not take a look at it, really, because I wouldn't have known without you. So thank you very much, because that would have been a terrible spoiler. I mean, would I have seen that, I would have already know that she would die, and that would make me way too sad. Yeah, this Stigma just hurts. Is this a Stigma in the game? Like, really? Can you really get that in the game? Why? Like, who could use this Stigma without crying while looking at it? Who of you is Otto? Like, who of you is secretly Otto and can use this Stigma? No, but of course, it looks awesome. I actually think it's really cool that we see different kind of stages in her life, and at the same time different like fights she fights. Because all of them were fights. Oh my god. Can Himeko not just get her beer and be in peace? Is that too much to ask? It's so mean. I love this, so I want to give it 0 out of 5 because I want to cry, but I will give it 5 out of 5 because it's Himeko and she deserves the best. So overall, this one has 15 out of 15. That one I could remember. So if I'm not mistaken, the next one is Seele Vollerei? Vollerei? Huh. Anyway, this is a way that I've never seen Seele. Wow. Wow, guys. Like, Look at her. She looks so different though. She looks so incredibly different in this outfit. Wait, is that the outfit that she wore when she was in the quantum space and wanted to see Bronia? No, that was a different kind of outfit, right? That manga is a little while ago. I do not remember. And I mean, Azure Waters. I don't remember what she was wearing. If she was wearing this or not, but this looks awesome. Here, oh my god. She kind of reminds me of Sailor Moon. And I don't mean like her outfit or anything, like maybe a little bit though. But the way it is drawn, it kind of reminds me of Sailor Moon, but I really like this. I mean, she looks always awesome. And I still want to know what happens or what will happen with her because I have obviously no idea. I just really want to know. So this one, I mean, it looks very awesome. I love the color scheme. I think you know that I love purple and blue. Or I mean like the combination purple and blue. I love it. So, and it is Seele. You know, guys, today I'm kind of like, just give it all 5. Everyone is 5. But I don't want to do that. That's boring. So I will give her... I kind of still want to rate her high. I think this is 5 out of 4. And I'm just saying that because there is no background. It's just the background that's missing. So it's 4 out of 5. Ooh, this middle one. Oh, the pose is good. Oh, I like the pose. She looks stronger than she was when she was like in Azure Waters. So I think the next time we see her, she will be badass at kicking. I hope. That is just my hope, and I will hope for it even more. But okay, this one, I mean, I like this one as much as the other one because I actually really, really enjoy this outfit. Like just this purple blue and this dress. Like something about it that it's skin tight at the top, but has those floofs at the bottom, and then the bow in the background, or like wings, a bow, I don't know. It just looks very, very cool, and I think this is also 4 out of 5. And it's also just because there's no background, okay? Ooh, Seele is different. Like this Seele is not Seele I know, which is different but interesting, and I mean very, very interesting. But this pose, Mihoyo, what are you doing? If that is not in the story something that is relevant, Mihoyo, what are you doing? But okay, I mean, she's holding something. If I would know what that is, that would probably be a spoiler. But oh my god, she just looks so cool, and she just looks so innocent. Like, even though she has that kind of outfit, and even though she like has a scythe and can probably kill people, she looks so innocent always, all the time, and I love her so much. Let's just also give it 4 out of 5 because there is no background. Just because there's no background. Alright, next up we have one of the characters that I actually very, very like, even though they only appeared once in a manga, and that is Shakespeare. Like, I love them so much, okay? Like, just look at the hair, okay? I love red hair for characters. Always. All the time. I don't remember any character with red hair that I don't like. If you know characters that are completely unlikable with red hair, please let me know. I'm really curious if I also dislike them or if there's just no red-haired dislikable character. So actually, she just looks like fire. And I mean in a way that maybe her temper is like fire. And we saw her in Elan Palatinos, where she was kind of not demonstrating, but like she was putting her opinion out there, even though it was kind of, I mean, she would have landed in jail or dead, you know? So I really like her a lot. And the boots. Take a look at the boots, guys. What the heck? They are awesome. All of the, like, this styling is just one of the best. I really, really enjoy this. Because usually when a character has braids, I mean, they're probably more calm. Or, wait, actually that's not at all true. Because Kiana has braids too. But mostly characters with one braid kind of seem more pure or innocent. I mean, at least that's what I was thinking all the time. But she doesn't. Like, just the way that her hair up, like, on top of the, like, you know what I mean? It's just a little bit more messy. And her look in her face. She will step on you. And you will say, yes, queen. 5 out of 5. I mean, books. Guys, I like books. And Shakespeare, and that just fits, okay? It's just very fitting. That is the background. It's 5 out of 5. The middle one again. She is just so sassy. I really like that. I mean, she's wearing different boots here. I wonder if this one or the last outfit was the one that she was wearing in Elam Palatinus, because I cannot remember. But she just looks awesome. And again, books, obviously. I mean, they are probably more scripts, right? Not books in the sense of... I mean, books, scripts, whatever. She just looks so cool. She really looks like she does not give a fuck what anyone says about what she does. She will do it. And she will do it again, even if you tell her not to. I mean, I think I know why I like the outfit, and it is definitely partially because there's brown in it. I don't know what it is with me and brown these days. Brown shoes, or brown boots, brown trousers. She's wearing trousers. She's really wearing pants. Like, really. Wow. Is that our first character? Probably not the first. You know what I mean. I'm so glad to see that. And then we have the golden accessories on her cape. I mean, it's probably also a jacket, but they just make it look like a cape. Also with the smoke and... oh my god. Everything about this character and the way they draw it is badass. And I love that. I'm totally here for it. 5 out of 5. Because of the sassiness. Oh, a different side of her. Okay, that just makes me like them even more. Like, way more. Because, okay, sassy and, you know, is good and all, and I love it a lot. But seeing that kind of character a little bit more calm or like even dissatisfied, she looks like someone maybe just rejected her book or script, or, you know, she looks like something did not go as planned. And we have those boots again. Those are definitely my favorite boots. If I ever find some boots like these, I would probably buy them and wear them. Like, exactly like that. If I would ever want to cosplay a character, I probably would want to cosplay her. I would definitely grow my hair out and dye it red. I would totally do that. I just think it would look not as cool on me as on her. This character is awesome. I love her so much. And yeah, actually we see those papers getting either burned or ripped apart. So something didn't quite work out. And I don't know what she's holding in her other hand, but in every of her stigmata, we have those books and I love it so much. So 5 out of 5. I'm sorry, I can't be strict with this. I can't. It's not possible. Overall, I think when I'm not mistaken, it's 15 again. Out of 15. Alright, next up we have Shakespeare Adrift. I have no idea what that even means. Like, are there different versions? Or is it just for the stigma? You will tell me. Look at this. Wow. Actually, I can already tell you, this might be my favorite stigma overall. Or stigmata set overall, if it continues to be like this. Maybe I'm saying that because I'm over enthusiastic right now, but I love everything about that. The hair color, her posing, her expression, like just the colors overall, because it's not just 1 or 2 colors. It's like someone would really be like this, you know? Because mostly when they are dressed in 1 or 2 colors, I mean, it kind of seems like it is obviously a designed character, but she seems like a real person who is just drawn the way she is, you know? And I just love that so much. Guys, just the overall color scheme and the rainbow. Do you see the rainbow? Gosh, this is just the most beautiful thing I've seen today. I'm not good with those kind of words. But it looks so incredibly pretty. I love what she's wearing as well, because it really seems like she's just shipwrecked or something. And I mean, could be very well that this is kind of a character from Shakespeare. I don't know though, because I don't. And I love the use of colors. Like, they just used the bags to make it all more colorful, because there is this purple, this green, this red, which is not in her design necessarily. Actually, no, there is green in her design because she has those herbs on the side of her belt, and the belt and the raft, and like we have so much brown in there. It just feels so alive, this picture. I think this is really my favorite overall, what I've seen so far. Just because of the way of it feels. It feels so much fun, so much like she's on an adventure. She's a pirate on an adventure, you know? Just sailing out there because she wanted to, with a few things that she gathered, but then she just went off. Yeah, 5 out of 5, definitely. Wow. Oh my god. Yeah, I love this set. This set is so cool. What? Like, she's definitely on a journey right now. What is Shakespeare Adrift? Guys, was it from an event? From what was that? That's just awesome. I love that she's just going around doing stuff, and this is just so sweet. This is so adorable. Like, and there's water on the ground. I mean, I don't even know if that is water. Maybe she's on the beach or something with the water and the fire. That's a bit weird. But honestly, who am I to judge? She's having the time of her life and you can see it, and that is awesome. Again, outfit, awesome. Scenery, awesome. Animal, adorable. I love it. Definitely also 5 out of 5. No question. Wow. 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 You guys know that I love like Asian aesthetic, that you already know. I also love this aesthetic so much. And I think it's definitely because it's so like there's so much gold in it, but also other colors. And it's just, this picture here just seems so divine. If you know what I mean when I say that. I know I'm not the best at describing, but this just seems so incredibly divine. Like, and she still seems so, like, she still seems a little, not childish, but she knows how to have fun and stuff, but she just knows also when to be an adult right now. This whole Stigma set feels like we just went on a journey with her. Like, completely. From when she was maybe younger, she went on an adventure, wanting to be a pirate, just sailing around the world. Then she was, like, exploring the land and, you know, countries. And then she kind of took on her role as a goddess. That just feels like it. I know that's probably not what it's supposed to be. But now she just really feels like a goddess that has had fun, or like a princess, whatever, that has had fun, that was allowed to have fun, and now she's returning to her duty, kind of. And the cat, there is a cat in it, okay? And the colors. Like, I love color schemes when the sun is going down with the orange, and we just see it a little bit in this, but also a lot, because you can just feel it. Even though we don't see the sun, we don't see really the sky, like, you know, the sun going down, but we see her hair in the back that is lit by the sun, that is probably going down right now, and a little bit on the pillars behind her, which is so beautiful. And the pink in the flowers works so well with every other color there, because it just feels so fitting. Like, this feels like a scene of a fantasy game or something, where we meet the goddess or the queen or someone like that, you know, when we first get introduced to her and she is just, you know, chilling and we just get to meet her. That's just so incredibly beautiful. There's probably more to it because of Shakespeare. Please let me know. I'm really curious about this one especially. I think I have to give this one double though. This is so beautiful. Like, the first one, the feeling kind of caught me, right? In the first stigma of her. But in this one, the color scheme and the, like, also the feeling, but more so the color scheme got me so bad here. Because this is something I really like. Do you guys know Tears of Themis? The other game from MiHoYo that is not that much talked about? I mean, there are those cards of those characters, right? And mostly the third card has a different feel. I think it's a third evolution of a card. Has a different feeling than the first ones. And so many times they play with lightning. Like, just the way the scenery is lit. Like, would we see this in a darker tone? It could even seem menacing, you know? But with this tone and the way it looks and it just feels... I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I can kind of hear the music playing in her background, like hearing the water, hearing the cat play with the water, and oh my god. I'm giving this 10 out of 5. I don't care. I don't care about my rating system. This is 10 out of 5. No one can stop me. Who's gonna stop me? I'm making the rules here, you know? So, overall, this Stigma set is absolutely 300% 20 out of 15. Alright, the next one is Shattered Swords. Okay, let's take a look then. Wow. I was not prepared to be attacked right now. I was so happy just a second ago. Now I'm so sad, but this is so beautiful. Like, I am extremely sad right now, but this is so beautiful. Wow. Wow. I have too much to say about this, so I can't even put it into words. First, Otto kind of distraught sad. We've not seen that yet. Like, not really. Not for real, not his real emotions for anything. So that is the first thing. Second, what the heck is Cullen wearing? That is so hot. But it's also, like, just the way she is sitting there. Like, he's not even really holding her. Honestly, the way he's holding her doesn't feel right. Anyway, I love... That is one of the first things that stood out to me right now. The glass of wine that is pouring out of Cullen's hand, but it looks like blood pouring out of her. Wow. That is so beautiful. Like, it is so sad, but so incredibly beautiful. Again, with the water. Like, everything under the water has a different color, which I just love it, okay? But Otto, you know, I mean, you know, I love Otto's aesthetic. And Otto with open long hair is pretty hot. And Cullen is pretty hot. They definitely, I mean, they completely knew what they were doing when they put her in this pose, okay? She had no business looking this good while dying, while dead or something like that, you know? Like, those things at her boots are so interesting. And just the way that her dress is made, you know? Like, there are those long parts going into the water. And the only other thing going into the water are her boots and Otto's dress or Otto's attire, you know? And with the flowers in the background, I'm actually surprised that we don't see lilies here. Like white lilies. Because they are all over Cecilia. Oh wait, that's Cecilia, not Cullen. Yeah, with those flowers in the back, black and white. And I mean, he is wearing a lot of dark colors. And I think it's interesting. And he has this purple scarf, right? And I'm not the best at remembering what color stands for what or anything. But for me, colors kind of seem like spiritual or fantasy or magic-like, you know? And it's also often used for like witches, bad characters, you know what I mean? So I think that's a kind of an interesting use of color because only he wears something purple. Like, she wears black and white and gold. That's it. And honestly, she is pure like that. She kind of feels that way to us, right? But Otto has this sinister feeling always. But here, honestly, if you would show this picture to someone who has no idea who those people are, they would think it's a lover, like they are lovers and one of them died tragically, right? So I wonder if this is kind of how Otto sees their relationship. And I know I'm theorizing way too much, but 5 out of 5. Today is a 5 out of 5 video, guys. Ooh. Okay, I have no idea who that character is. I mean, maybe she is in the game. That just makes me think that she is in the game because the first one was Otto and Cullen. So she looks very sweet. She looks so cute and sweet that I am kind of scared that she is dead. Because the Stigma set is called Shattered Swords. So I hope I won't like her too much. I probably will. Anyway, again with the flowers. They love their flower symbolic whenever death is involved. Like, they do this on purpose, like completely. But I have no idea about orange flowers, not at all. But here it is again, such a nice mix of the colors. We have her wearing white, black and golden, just like Cullen did actually. And then she's holding something purple and has this orange flowers growing out of her staff, weapon, whatsoever she's holding, you know. It's just very interesting. And again, they did it again with the hair that is in the back, you know, her ponytail. There's again blue in the hair, and I mean that is probably just shadow. I mean that is most definitely just shadow. But they did it again, they made it again look blue, which is just so, it works so well with the purple. Because purple is a color that, I mean, it's not necessarily difficult to use, I think, but just the way you use it, like, defines how it seems. That is the weirdest way to put it. But, like, they did not choose a bright purple, or not a bright purple in the front, but they choose this dark, menacing purple and just some light purple tones, but in the back, you know, so that it is not too much, not too in your face. And I just really like that. By the way, I really like her hairstyle especially, because I really thought that she had short hair, but she doesn't for whatever reason. She's just so pretty. I'm curious if we get to know her. This is also very, very, very beautiful. I can't give it less than 5, right? I really don't think I can. She's really, really beautiful, right? And with the flowers and the colors, but I gave the other ones 5. No, I have to give her 4 because it is not blowing me away, and that is probably just because I don't know her and I'm sorry. Wow. Oh my god. Okay, this is so beautiful. Is that Fuwa? I think it's one of the battle suits. I mean, I can't get around the battle suits, you know, guys. This is so beautiful. Who is this person? That is my biggest question right now. Who is this person, because she is beautiful? And I mean both of them. But right now I mean the black-haired one. Because I like black hair on characters a lot. I mean, if that is Fuwa, she's obviously incredibly beautiful and incredibly interesting looking. And Fuwa with long hair, guys. I love Fuwa with long hair. And I mean long open hair. She always has long hair, but she always has it in a ponytail, so you don't really see it because it's just in the back. I love her with open hair so incredibly much. I want to see more Fuwa with open hair, definitely. And here again, we have this water type thingy. Yeah, with a reflection actually on the, like, down side, whatever. It's just very pretty. Overall, this is so incredibly pretty, and I don't think I can even process everything I'm seeing right now, because there's a lot going on and I love it. Like Fuwa having this feather from her Fenghuang down, and the black-haired girl holding this black umbrella, and there are those light blue, neon blue flowers, plants going from the umbrella down. That is just so incredibly pretty and I love it so much. And also, Fuwa's outfit. Come on. Come on, you can't do that and not make everyone fall in love. Like, those are pants she is wearing. A freaking queen with pants. I'm here for it, okay? I'm 300% here for it. And I love the way that I think even the water or like the water surface and like what is reflected and whatnot is kind of intertwined. Because some parts of Fufa's attire and even her shoes go down where we think is water, but the other person is just kneeing on the water. So that's interesting. I'm so curious about them. I really want to know more about them. This is definitely 5 out of 5. 100%. Alright, next we are at Shennung. Shennung? Shennung? Maybe. Ooh. Oh. Hello. Hello there. Again, red hair. Guys, what are you doing? This is not fair. This is not fair. There are so few male characters in Honkai and Honkai Stigma that I'm just always weak for them. Like, we have those awesome, badass looking queens in all the Stigma. But we don't have so many kings, so having some kings is pretty good. I really like him. That is obvious already. I'm sorry. What I don't like actually is he doesn't scream any. I can't read his character yet. Maybe that's it. I don't know what is going on, and it's very, very yellow red. Like, there is really, really much yellow. I'm not the biggest fan of yellow. Only gold, not yellow. But he is interesting. His hair is nice. He even has those one braid here. That's so cute and I really like it. I like his pants as well. Like the way that some parts are whole, like that are not even parts of his pants, but like his belt holds some extra parts. I have no idea what they are called, but they look really cool. But honestly, I think the background is what disappoints me in this one. He looks cool. Like, even this red thingy that is yellow and red is really looking awesome, and I like that it is kind of becoming a tree or becoming a bush or something. I like that. But there's just something that I don't like about the background here, because I just feel like there should have been more contrast in the background. Also, that could also be just me. I think I will still give him 3 out of 5. Yeah, I know that is the lowest today. And it's really just because it's something's bothering me. I'm not quite sure. I think it's the contrast, because we had so many characters with so impressive contrast, like these few Stigmatas. So it's really hard for me to look at those characters that have like 1-2 main colors, you know? Ooh. Yeah, like he looks very cool and I like his character a lot. Like, really a lot. I love that he is wearing just brown and golden in like pants, legs, trousers, wait, that's the same, shoes and all of that. I love that. But I think I kind of wish that there was something darker going on in the hair or in the background. Also, that could just be just me. I know, but this is really not impressing me that much. I like this character and if he is in the story, I'm curious to find out about him. But right now, it's also just a 3 out of 5. Oh, this one I like way more. Okay, guys, this one I like the most of this one, and I think I can tell you why. Because we have this brown like all the way down, you know? But to contrast the brown, we have this yellow from his scarf jacket thingy around, and I like that. I like when they have more contrast, because top region is all red. Like, there's just this brown staff and just a little bit of his glove and stuff. And I think it's just missing for me something behind his hair. Like, maybe a tree or maybe like a branch just behind his hair in the background, just like brown and maybe a little bit of green. so that it gives more contrast. Also, I love this character. Don't get me wrong, he's looking cool. And I like this pose the most. So this is... Wait, I gave the others 3 though, right? Maybe I have to change the others then, because I'm still sticking to what I said before, so... Okay, even though it hurts me because I can never rate something bad or something, it's not in me. Okay, so I will correct myself. This is... It hurts me. Seeing him and trying to rate him low hurts me. I will still do it. This is 2 out of 5. This is 2 out of 5. And this is 3 out of 5. It just hurts me to rate it like this. But I don't want to give everyone the same thing, even though they are kind of on different levels for me. So I have to do this. I have to do this and I have to stay strong. And so he has a 7 out of 15, I think. Still not done with the letter S. There's more, there's a lot. So I think we even might only get through S today. What's going on? This is now oh my god, I can't say that. Wait, give me a second. Shuijing? Shuijing? That's probably not it. Is it Shuijing? Oh guys, please help me out. I don't know. Anyway. Whoa. Okay, that's interesting. Ooh, like, I don't even know where to start here. Are those mechanical bulls? They seem like mechanical bulls, and she's just riding them. Who are you, little girl? This is interesting, but kind of weird. Because why are those bulls bind together? What is this girl to those bulls? Like, I like the color scheme. I like that the bulls are kind of orange brown, like this lighter brown. They kind of seem like they are made out of wood. The furniture that is made out of wood, you know? Because especially the one on the left has really strong, like, those markings, you know? That some tables or whatever have. That's interesting. So, did she make those bulls? Anyway, this character is very intriguing, very interesting. I don't know what to think of her for right now, but I like that her hair is not completely blonde. She has brown in her hair, and it fits them all so well, and I'm interested in this blue accessory in her hair, because that just seems so random, but it also kind of fits. I didn't even notice it at first, you know? It's very interesting, and I love the red eyes. Red-eyed characters. Heck yeah. I actually think I kind of want to give this 4 out of 5 because I am intrigued. Very intrigued. And if I'm intrigued, I'm happy. Ooh. Okay. So we see more of this character. So they can probably like make or do spells and stuff. And like this... What is it called? Fan? Is it called Fan? I think it's called Fan. Like, her fan really reminds me of Theresa. Or like, not Theresa, but like, but it reminds me of this Theresa battlesuit that is not Theresa. Or like, I just know her from the event. Like this character with the fan, you know, you probably know who I mean. Do they have a connection? Is she really in Honkai? I'm really not sure about this character right now, but she looks really cool, and I like that they again use traditional style to make it their own, or like make it fit with this world and this character so well. It's just so cool, and I like it. And she has a braid. She has a braid. I like braids. She looks... The thing is, she looks cute because she is kind of small and has this braid, you know, but the way she looks, like her facial expressions, don't seem cute at all. She doesn't seem like the type that would joke around like Theresa would, you know? So that's interesting. She kind of seems like a counterpart to her, like a little bit. I like this one here though less than the other one, so I think this one is more on the 3 out of 5 points. Oh, this is cool. Okay, so she makes wooden animals that are living. That is impressive. I want to be able to do that. That's cool. So these are probably horses, I think, even though they kind of look weird, but maybe that's just the perspective. Here she looks like she has a bit more fun, but she still doesn't look childish. She looks like the character that wants to be taken serious, you know, so she just allows herself to have fun every once in a while. This is what I see when I look at her, and I kind of really like her. She seems interesting. I also like her color scheme. Like, I love that she wears this red and white, but has this very, very dark brown fur, you know, because she's this animal person, so it kind of fits. I mean, we will all just think that it's not real fur, right? So I don't know, I kind of really like her. I think this is also 3 out of 5 though, because it's still cute and it's still awesome, but I am not blown away. For whatever reason, I don't even know. And this is the full score. Ooh, now we are getting to one of my favorite characters. I mean, which character is not my favorite, to be honest? But we are now going to Siegfried Kaslana. Heck yeah, let's go. He looks awesome. I mean, what else do you want me to say, to be honest? He looks very cool, and I love... They've done it multiple times now, that they did not only use fire, like red or yellow, but like they made some parts of the stigma like purple-ish, so that it has a contrast, or for other reasons that I don't know. I like him, but the thing is, I like him, not necessarily this stigma. I mean, I like it, don't get me wrong, his pose is cool, but everything I've seen from him in the manga looks cooler than this right here. So I'm kind of let down, you know? And that's just because the manga was so impressive, so that's honestly on themselves. I don't think I've ever commented on his design, but I really like it. Because it has this knight feeling, because of the shoulder armor. But other than that, he really does not look like a knight at all. He kind of looks like the main protagonist of just... I don't want to say isekai anime, because isekai anime is not really the right thing I want to say. But maybe like an open world fantasy game. I know! It kind of reminds me of Sword Art Online, and it's probably just because they were all kind of still wearing their own clothes or their own style, but like made it a little bit more useful for fighting. That's what it reminds me. It's his style, but it's made for fighting, you know? I like that. I like that a lot, and I love what he's wearing. And I love the white hair, okay. But still, I will rate this stigma 3 out of 5, because the stigma is not too impressive compared to everything I've seen from him. This is better, but I kind of really dislike how the hair in this one looks. I kind of really dislike it. I like the way that they drew the shamash firing. I like that part, but compared to it, like compare the left side of the picture to the right side. The right side feels so empty. I think I'm a little bit spoiled from the manga. I think I am a little bit spoiled. Because usually I love the way his hair looks. I love his hairstyle. I love like his ponytail and everything. It looks cool. But here it just looks so flat. You know what I mean? There is no volume in it or anything. There is no hair flying around like for like female stigma. Or actually, I don't think there is a lot of hair flying around, but for... I don't know, for him it just feels kind of weird, like... Maybe that is just me, but this is not my favorite stigma, and I think they could have made him look way cooler. So really, I am just spoiled. I am just very spoiled at this point, but this is not a picture that I necessarily like. I mean, for every Siegfried fan, I get that they probably still like it. I mean, I like it too, don't get me wrong. But I don't think, like, for example, like all of the other stigmas where I said that I like them, I would totally make them my wallpaper for something, you know? This one I wouldn't. This one I would probably look at for a day and then I'm like, okay, this is boring. And I mean, that is pretty mean right now, and I don't want to be mean, but just how I feel, I think. But if I give this one here now 2 out of 5 as well, isn't that mean to the other stigma? You know, giving 2 out of 5 was pretty hard for me. Am I supposed to give this one now 1 out of 5? Just because I can't do that, guys. I can't. I think 2 out of 5 is the worst I can give because it still looks awesome. It's just really this is so hard. Why did I decide to rate stuff? I'm so bad at this. I will still give this 2 out of 5 because it's Siegfried. Yeah, he has the bonus. I'm not okay with how they draw him. They draw the weapon and everything awesome. Like, I saw the weapon and the fire around the weapon and I was like, oh, that will look cool. Then I looked at his face. I don't know what they did, but his face and hair, they kind of fall flat in comparison to how he really looks, like in the game and in the manga. Like, this doesn't feel like Siegfried. This feels like someone cosplaying as Siegfried. And I just mean the hair and the face, you know? This is not just me, right? I'm sorry, but I really... Like, when we just take the weapon and the stance, I like it. I would give this then probably at least 3 out of 5, depending on what the upper part looks like. But the upper part in this specific stigma, I really dislike it. I genuinely do not like it. That's new. That's definitely new here. I'm sorry. Now we're at that point. 1 out of 5. Because of the face and the hair. Because face and hair are very important for me. Like, the weapon looks awesome, okay? The weapon is definitely 4 out of 5. At least. Honestly. But the face and the hair... I feel so bad. I feel so terrible. Honestly, I'm that kind of person that will say something just mildly not nice and I will feel bad for the rest of the week for me to say it. So it's very hard for me to give 1 out of 5 right now, but this really is it. Like, isn't it? So the overall is this. Oh, next up we really have Sinmal. And I still like her character. I'm sorry for everyone who said that I will hate her. I won't. I'm sorry, but she's designed to be a villain. She's designed to be not nice. But I still feel kind of bad because there happened some things that made her this way because, like, in the manga we saw her as a child, you know? She's just a child. She reminds me of Sirin, actually. Just that this girl did not get Herrscher powers, you know? She did not get our attention. She did not get a backstory like that we see in this moment while she is bad, you know? Because we all feel bad for Sirin, because we know what she went through. But that doesn't change that she killed a lot of people. A lot of people, you know? And I mean, of course we can say that it's because of the Honkai, but that is also because she wants revenge. Like, that's the truth. But for Shinma, we just don't know any background. And honestly, I'm just second guessing myself if it was smart to mention Sirin and Shinmal in the same sentence, because it seems that you guys really hate Shinmal, and I really don't. Anyway, I hope you forgive me if I offended you, but that's just something that I just thought, because at the end of the day, both were children when something they did was not okay, you know? Like, both of them did terrible things, but I don't even know what else Shinmal did except for bully Bronya and Seele. I mean, except, you know, I'm not saying that it's okay that she did that. I'm not. Okay? I'm just saying that there is more to her that I want to know before I get into judging, you know. That out of the way. Ooh. See, okay, I'm sorry, but her design is just awesome. I really like her design, okay? Maybe that is because it's purple and black, and I like purple and black, okay? I really, really do. I don't know what that kind of weapon is, but it looks badass. And it will probably at some point be very bad for our main characters. But it just looks so cool, and I love how unapologetic evil they make her look. Like, they draw her in a way that is just, she's evil. But that the thing is, they also do that. Actually, that is the exact same smile that also the Herrscher of Void has had in some of the animations, you know? That's why I like it. That's why I kind of got into... I should have never compared them. I'm so sorry. But still, this looks so awesome. I love her purple hair, okay? This light purple, I love pastel colors. And I'm just waiting for a moment that I find someone who can dye my hair this way. But I just love this so much. I love her upper clothing part mixed with the bottom one. Because the bottom one seems a little bit more modern-ish. And the upper part seems a little bit more classical. And I like that they use it together. And she's having this little watch, pocket watch, around her waist, which is kind of interesting. But yeah, I love this Stigma. I love her poses. I love unnatural poses. You already know that. This looks very unnatural. No one would pose like this. But there is no background, so I cannot give the full, you know. So I will give this... I forgot what I gave the other ones that did not have a background. But I really like her. But I still think I should be fair, so I will give 3 out of 5. See? I mean... okay, I'm curious about the watch. Because she has the watch with her. So that must have meaning for her, with her, or just like in general. And I like her... oh wait, what is it called? Heterochromia? Is that what it's called? I'm confused. I can't remember stuff. And I can only remember the meme about heterophobia. Anyway, she just looks so interesting. And I like her eyes very much. Oh right, she has 2 colors in her hair as well. That wasn't so visible in the last one, but here it is. And I like that so much. But again, this actually... I mean, I like this because we see her face here and she has... I mean, she has those shark teeth, you know. Shark teeth characters are always either sassy or evil. Or like a mixture of both. So they completely designed her to be unlikable. But they also designed her pretty well, so... yeah, I think I like this one. This actually kind of the same as the last one, so it's also 3 out of 5. Oh! Okay, I kind of like this one more. That is an expression we have not seen from her. She kind of looks like a pixie. Like those evil fairies, you know? Like kind of this playful, evil, mischievous fairies. She looks like this. Just because of the way she looks. And I mean, she's not pulling her ear, but in the first second I kind of thought she was pulling her ear, which would also be kind of interesting. But just that she has like this pose, the way she's holding her hair, the way she is just being mischievous and stuff, I think that is very cool. And I like that a lot. Because this here right now feels like she is just a mischievous little child, you know? She seems very sassy and mischievous and all of that, but she acts like it. You know what I mean? This is what this specific one here feels like. And I really like that. I mean, I always like that, but here I kind of like it more because the other ones, she was a little bit more evil. Maybe it's just because we know what she does or we know how she is. But here it doesn't feel that way. Here it really feels more childish. And I mean, you guys know already that I like them sitting on nothing. I like that. So, but this again has no background, so this is still not the full points. So it's still 4 out of 5. I'm going with it. So we are still not done with S, and I at least want to get through one letter. Like, we can't be 2 hours on one letter, right? So we will continue, and the next one is Sirin. And I mean, Sirin is just, I think I actually commented on her design a lot in the manga reading, but purple and dark purple or dark blue, very pretty. I just very, very like this. And those black holes or like void things around her with the planets or like made to look like planets is just very awesome. And also her yellow eyes. I like yellow eyes a whole lot. I like purple hair a whole lot. I like just the overall color scheme of Sirin so much. I really don't think I have anything more to say to that, except maybe the thing on her arm. Like, she's holding her arm like, I can't even show it, like this downwards, you know? And she has those bandages, but also there's light seeping through it. So that's kind of really interesting. I wonder if that is maybe the Honkai or Honkai power or something like that. I don't know, I'm reaching. She looks awesome. I love her. Her design is awesome. There is not much background though, so I will still give it only 4 out of 5, and I will take a look at the next one. Ooh, I like this more. I like this way more because it feels more like she has a background and she's kind of dancing. I like dancing. But again, her hair, and I love that there is this pink purple in her, like in her hair. I kind of really like this because that makes it feel less, I don't want to say boring, but just imagine her hair completely purple. It wouldn't have the same effect on us as it has now. It kind of feels a little bit more alive maybe. And also the thing is, she looks in those stigma. I find it very weird that we see her in a way different character is the wrong way to put it, but she just looks so calm here. That is not how we know our Sirin, you know? She is not calm and collected, but she is very, very impulsive. So that's a little weird, but I still think this looks awesome, and I will also give this 4 out of 5. Ooh, yeah, she just, I think it's so odd to see her happy in this form, okay? After second eruption, how can she be happy in this form? What the? That is just so mean, honestly. It's just to taunt us, honestly. I still like it. I don't think I can add anything more, except maybe one thing. That is actually the first thing I noticed in her design. Like those ear thingies. Like she has those things in her hair, right? And they kind of look like ears. When we see her in the front, she reminds me so much of Fairy Tail Mavis. So incredibly much. So that's why I immediately loved her. Even though I didn't even know what was really going on. I immediately loved her, and I will not stop loving her because always when I see those hair thingies, I think of Mavis and I love them. And if you don't like Fairy Tail, I'm sorry for you. I love the power of friendship, okay? That is her overall score, I think. Alright, now we are at Sirin Ascendant. Okay, so she is probably ascended right now. I mean, I can guess so much. Yeah, yeah, she has. Yeah, she definitely has ascended. Okay, I don't know which design I prefer, but the more I think about it, I think I prefer this design a little bit more. Just because the lower part in the other dress was one color and pretty simple. Here it isn't. Here it really looks like a dress made for the Void Queen, you know? It just looks more Void Queenish, and I love the way that there is more orange to it. Like, I don't know what, but this orange, even in her dress, like some parts of her dress are orange, and her hair. Actually, it's not even orange. It's kind of the same gold-orange glow that is going on with her eyes. And I just think that's a very cool detail to have. And those bandages on her hands, oh, they were probably from her real self. Okay, forget what I said then. But here, like, she has transformed. Like, this is not the Sirin girl that we knew, but like, this is danger. This spells danger, and I really, really like this design and overall. And I just have to give it 5 out of 5 because also the background. Look at the background. It's so awesome. Oh, okay, this is different. Oh, I don't know if I like this though. I liked, like, when I first, like, my immediate thought was, oh, that is not orange. That is not the same color scheme they went for in the last one. That is totally fine. I just don't think I like the pose. We see nearly nothing of her. And some parts on top of her look a little weird, and I don't even know what that is. Like, is it her arm? Does she have one arm up? Does she have one arm down? I'm a little confused. Maybe that is just me, but I think I don't like this one that much. I like it still, especially because of the part of her dress that is just snaking itself around the screen. That I really like. So even though this is not 5 out of 5, it's still 3 out of 5. Because the overall color scheme changed completely, even though it's the same outfit, and I think that's really interesting and really cool how they do that. Oh my god. Wow. Okay, I love this. Yeah, I'm twisted, thank you. No, I love this because that is the truth. Sirin has killed many people. She is sitting on top of corpses. That is perfect. I love this so much. I love this incredibly much just for the symbolic and also her true self. I don't even want to say true self, but she wanted revenge. She wants revenge on humans, on humanity, right? Like Sirin the human, I mean. I'm not talking about the Honkai right now, because Honkai is a whole different thing. And I mean, of course, I know that the Honkai is still... I mean, I don't know if it's controlling her or if it's just pushing her in some directions, but I still think, like, with this form, I think of Second Eruption. So when I see this, I do not think of, like, what happens now, like chapter 9 and stuff, but this for me, only Second Eruption Sirin ascended after she got the gems, you know? And there she still wanted revenge, and she got it, and she's, you know, she's sitting on this throne of corpses. Oh my god, I'm sorry. And I know in the back, I mean, I think they are supposed to be graves, or like the things that you put on graves. I'm sorry, again, I don't know the word for it, like always. Wait, it's a gravestone. I'm really, Anyway, they do look like gravestones, and I know that they're supposed to be, but they also reminds me of those star thingies that are happening before the missiles hit her. Or like, not hit her, but hit the Herrscher of Void in chapter 9, you know? And also, and of course, not only when they hit her, but also when she's protecting Benares with this cross-shaped thingy, but also they remind me of the Judah, of like one of the forms of Judah where there are multiple weapons or something coming out of it. And anyway, it's definitely what Theresa once used, so it kind of also reminds me of Theresa. So that's just very interesting that you can interpret it in these different ways, because like, wow, this looks so awesome, and I really love this. And I mean, I always love when in designs they are not afraid to make something look bizarre or like morbid. That's, I don't know if that's the right word to say, but you know, those people that are dying right now, they are bound by her. And they are screaming and trying to grab onto something. And I just love that they really depict it like this, you know? They could have also just, I don't know, let them already be dead and have no expression at all. That would have a different feeling, but it would also work. But I love when they do this, when they show these emotions that are just that just make it feel even more morbid, like in general. Like she's sitting on top of them. She is smiling. She wants that to happen. She is dragging them down like those people that are desperately trying to survive. And that is like that they depict it in the picture is just so awesome for me. I'm not saying it's awesome that she does it, okay? So actually for this one, I kind of really want to give it at least 6 out of 10. Like, this is really cool, and I really, really like it, just because it is so real. Like, it's so what she does. Of course, we all love Sirin. We still do. But that is the truth. She is sitting on top of corpses. She wants those people dead, and she has them dead, you know? That's the truth. And that is her overall rating. So the last thing we have today is actually, I think, on the lighthearted side. That's a surprise. So the last stigma set is the summer day. Oh my god, that's so cute. Okay, yeah, we are totally on the lighthearted side. Thank goodness. I did not want to end it on that note, but yeah. This is the last letter. This is the last stigma of S. So we're still an S, guys. Anyway, this is so cute. It's so pretty, and I want a watermelon. Why did they do this? I really love watermelon, okay? I really love it so much, and it just reminds me of some summer days where I went out with friends when I did not have social anxiety, where I was just with them, like inline skating, and we were just buying this gigantic melon. Like, it was gigantic. And we just went there inline skating and got it and brought it back home, even though it was so hard to carry for us. That was just so fun, and I don't know, watermelon just always reminds me of that. So that is just so sweet, and I mean literally sweet. And I mean Theresa is just such a cutie. She really is the cutest, right? Like, she is the sweetest, she's eating the sweetest, and it just seems like a nice day outside, honestly. I don't have anything I can say, nothing bad to say about this stigma. She's cute. Her bathing suit is very cute, Riley. Like, I love those, I don't even know what it's called, but Rüschen. It's just so cute, and it just fits her overall aesthetic so much. I mean, there is not much going on in the background, so I can't give full points, but I will give 4 out of 5 because it's so positive and happy, and there's a watermelon. I'm attacked. Like, Himeko always attacks me. Like, especially Himeko in her stigma sets, always attacks me. Look at her! What is she even... I'm glad that they at least put this water ball in front of her, because that would just be too much otherwise. So, that... And it's actually working very well. I mean, she is happy. We are happy seeing her. Those flowers work so well with her hair and overall aesthetic. Like, this doesn't feel empty, even though there is not much going on as well. I mean, it's Himeko. 5 out of 5, I don't care. This is Himeko. Oh, Fuwa. Oh, I don't think I've seen her on a chill stigma yet. Oh, that's really cute. Okay, I really like that. You guys, you heard me already say that I love her open hair. But here she has, like, her ponytail isn't as... I mean, as tight, you know. We see a lot of her hair, like, even on, like, in this area, you know, and not just like in the back where we see her ponytail, and I like that. I love her. I love seeing her smiling. I love seeing her like this. This is just so cute. This is overall just too cute, and I like it. And I mean, it kind of fits. Like, this is just overall very fitting, and I really don't have anything else to say, because I mean, even though this bathing suit, there's not much going on, it just fits her. Like, she would wear nothing flashy. That's just not how she seems to be. So that just works so well. Of course, overall, there's not much in the background going on, and I will give this... Wait, what did I give Theresa? I think I gave her 4 out of 5, so I think I will do the same for Fuha. Also because this is very lighthearted, and we needed that. So, this is also 4 out of 5, and this is the overall rating. Anyway guys, this is it for today. I hope you still enjoy them, and yeah, we only got through the letter S. There is really so much going on. There is so much in every stigma going on, and there are so many, so will take a while. Hope you're sticking with me, and I hope I see you next time. Bye!